Namaste and blessings, everyone. My name is VerDarLuz. I'm a shamanic astrologer and human design coach and analyst, and really excited to share with you a bit about our astrology coming up in February. We're in this big year of retrogrades, and some of you may know we've just come out of a Venus retrograde. That was December 21st to January 31st, and that was a big cycle for us, evaluating really what our truth is in terms of our value system in relationships, in our creativity, and in our finance. Really looking at the long term, what we want to commit to in all of those areas, how we want to earn resources from the long term, what kinds of relationships are going to sustain us. Now we're looking at the Mercury Retrograde, which starts on the 6th, Thursday, and will last until the last day of the month, February 28th. So this Mercury retrograde is beginning at the very beginning of Pisces, and Mercury will go back into the sign of Aquarius. So this should be a cycle. Again, first with Mercury retrogrades, we're always doing an internal reflection process. We're going within and we're evaluating the things that we've learned in the last 3 months, the different ideas, concepts, information we've gathered. Good time to reflect. Often recommended not to begin major projects, major ventures, or launch big things during this time. Also, signing contracts is usually best to be avoided during this time. We're actually getting clarity on, what's important, who's on our team, what we're really supposed to be focusing on in our life. And it is a really good time to go within, to journal, to do some research. A great time for writing. And getting our ideas a lot more clear. Mercury begins in Pisces, the sign of the imagination, the poet, the dreamer, the artist. So this is a good time to be working on our crafts, our arts, channeling spirit, and then as he's going into Aquarius, looking towards our tribe to help us realize some of those artistic goals. Aquarius, of course, is also the sign of visionary ideas and the paradigm shifts of the future, and a real revolutionary spirit. And we want to be looking at ways that we can break free from thought patterns, Mercury, that are limiting us, belief systems that are entrapping us in some way, and really look to those liberating ideals that can guide us. Excuse me. And this is where our friendships, our community, our tribe are so important to helping us realize our bigger goals and how to break free from any limiting stories. Now again, Mercury retrograde, we may feel some of what we just experienced with Venus retrograde on a daily level, where we may have some miscommunications. We may feel some irritations where we have more hassles in our life. For instance, some things may break down, like computers. I just turned one of my computers in. We have to get repairs on things like our technology, our cars, all of those phones, all of those Mercury related types of things. So beware of that. Things may take a bit more time. May be some delays with travel if you're going anywhere. This also may be a time where you may start thinking about some travel plans and things like that. Aquarius is a very worldly sign, a sign that's really connected to the globe and the earth as a whole. And I'd love to suggest taking a look at your relocation maps. Aquarius and the tools that we have right now with astrology, with human design, with a lot of these languages, open us up to study ourselves on a real multidimensional level. And next week we'll be looking into, for my class, Astrocartography, local space, relocation astrology, a really beautiful tool to look at your power places around the planet. Where can you go for growth in business, for healthy long-term relationships, for finding your tribe, for feeling rooted, and so on and so forth. I love this tool. It's something I've been doing for about 7 years, and it's going to be a great topic to discuss on that class. But if you haven't checked out your relocation maps, really good tool to use. Once you know these places around the world, you can put them on your radar for years out, and think about the times in your life where you may want to visit some of these locations. That could be really supportive for your evolution, for your breakthrough experiences. So again, that's Relocation Astrology. If you want to learn more about that, it's on soulalchemyastrology.com. And again, really blessings during the Mercury retrograde. We have a new moon energy, so energy is waxing. But again, maybe it's best to hold off a bit if you're needing to launch some things till March 1st. So we'll talk again soon, and thanks for joining us.